What's up? I'm back out here in Yosemite. I'm doing a day trip. I'm gonna be trying to knock out Half Dome here. Obviously I have a permit, but if I didn't, this might be the way to go about it. So I'm about to show up to the trail at about 1 o'clock. Gonna try to get to the top. If you're a sandbagger, this probably isn't the move for you because you're gonna be in the pitch black on the way back or on the way up. But yeah, it took about 3 hours. So I'm doing a day trip. Hopefully I can knock it out. I've done it once before, about 5 years ago. But yeah, it looks like these dudes got clapped by a wildfire or something. There's just a shit ton of smoke in the air. Flip the camera around here. All right, we're trekking, we're starting the slog. So I just got to the parking spot. I think it's about like a mile to the mist trail or whatever. Kind of a pain in the ass to park, but yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's super cloudy out, so I think there was like wildfire smoke all over the place. But yeah, people were like, oh, hopefully you make it up by the time it's sunset. Like, buddy, I plan on being up there in like 3 hours, if not faster. So hopefully I plan this out correctly, or else I'm gonna be screwed. I just got onto the actual trail. The beginning of this thing is packed, going up to the Vernal Fall. Should be a shit ton of people. Not expecting to see any water at this point, but we'll see. Maybe there'll be some shit shooting out. Alright, just made it to Vernal Falls. We got some action. A little bit of a trickle. I've seen worse. About 2 miles in. 1 more mile to get to the other waterfall. Good. It's pretty cool out over here. It's like 70 out. When I did this last, it was like 90. So rocking these stairs all the way up. Pretty much all the way up to the top of that second waterfall behind this one. It's busy though. All right, top of the waterfall. It's packed up here. Oh yeah. Gotta keep going though. I always do this, but I like turned it into a time trial now where I'm trying to see how fast I can get to the top. Shit always happens, but yeah, I can't go too fast or else there's gonna be a ranger at the top when I try to mount Half Dome. Next one. Gotta get up there. Oh. All right, I'm about halfway. I think I got about 4 miles left. It says I'm 4 miles in, hour and 17 minutes. 4.17 miles in, hour 17 minutes. About halfway. It's like 2:43, so I don't want to go too fast. I want to get up there around like 3:30 to 4:30. Hopefully the rangers walking back down to their camp by that point. This is a little flat part, and then you start winding up towards the dome to the subdome. I just made it past Nevada Falls, but I didn't stop to see that shit. It's too out of the way. So yeah, I don't got any gloves on me. That's one downside. Yo, what's up? What's up? So yeah, I don't have any gloves. Last time I did this, people were laying them down at the bottom of the cables, but let's see. They were laying them down like they were retired from the NFL or some shit. So all right, I'm climbing up. There's about a mile after the falls where it's just kind of flat. You're just walking through the valley. Now I'm climbing up to the subdome. And I just asked the guy, hey, yo, was a ranger up there? She was when I was up there. So not good. Gotta pray that in the next hour or whatever that it takes me to get up there, they start walking down. All right, my Strava just deleted my fucking activity, so I had to restart it. About a mile and a half out. Still no sign of the ranger, which isn't a good sign. Yeah, fuck Strava. How you gonna delete my activity like that? All right, I'm on the sub dome, the cheap ass rock right before the half dome. Looking good. It's almost 4 o'clock. Still no sign of the fucking ranger, man. It's not good. I'm getting a blister too. All right, it's 4 o'clock. And I think that's the ranger walking away. At least I hope it is, or I'm fucking gonna try to go up there. So actually, I think I was wrong before. This is the sub dome right in front of me. And then half dome's behind that shit. Hey, remember, I have a permit. But if you didn't have one, you know, and so I know a lot of people go super early. They get up here at like 5 or whatever, 4. But who the fuck's waking up that early? Oh fuck, this might be a ranger up here actually. Alright, false alarm. It was just some random lady sitting next to the sign where the ranger posts up at. But I'm trekking up the sub dome. Views are looking good. Yeah.
You go up, and if you need to go down, it works very well.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Going up the sub dome. This guy's saying there's some harness up there. Your boy's just not really thinking about clipping in. What's up? Almost up there. He said there's some gloves, which is good. Throw some of those on. Starting to get hungry. All right, so this is the sub dome. Final stretch. Right there. I don't know how I'm gonna do the GoPro on the cable. I might just throw that shit in my bag and use my phone or something. Here we go. Here's those piles of gloves I was talking about. I'll be using a pair of those. Got these guys coming down. Sandbagging. Oh yeah. Second time in 5 years I'm back here. I switched over to the fucking iPhone. Almost to the top. There's no one on the cable, so I got the whole thing to myself. It's a little steep at some of these parts, but almost up. Hurting a little bit. Calves are hurting. It's getting late. A little sketchy on the ropes. You always think like, shit, what happens if I fucking fall back? Fucking eat shit. Shoes are sliding a little bit. Upper body's going crazy though. Yeah, we're almost up there. At the top, there's nobody up here. Just talking to 2 dudes from Belgium, but they just started going back. Visibility's piss poor out here. You got the wildfire smoke just chilling. Yeah, no one checked the permit. The permit shit is just like, I don't think they really give a shit. They just don't want a million gazillion people going up the cables when it's like, you know, midday when everybody's going to be getting up here. So yeah, if you go really early in the morning, I think it could work as well. But yeah, I think like 4:30, 4 o'clock, you get up here. No one's really, you know, the rangers on a 9 to 5, like they don't got all day to just sit up here. They got to walk back down to the camp. So, you know, it's a fucking mountain. I don't know why there's a permit in the first place, but whatever. So yeah, the gloves did the trick. About to head back down in a little bit. I'm probably gonna have to jog a couple miles so I get back to the car. I'm gonna have to drive home 3 hours to make it home. Yeah, go ahead, like this video. Go ahead, subscribe. I think I have 1 subscriber. I think the dude did it by accident. But yeah, man, made it to the top. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Eating this peanut butter sandwich. Try not to touch it with my hands after I just used that dude's gloves. I'm out of water. I have a Gator Light left, that's it. But yeah, man, this is the best hike. This is probably the best hike in the country. I cables are just crazy. It gets really steep at certain points. Can't get over how bad this wildfire smoke is though. Feet are cooked. Got the running shoes going. About to make my descent pretty soon. Not looking forward to it.